Hello friends. Today, I want to share with you the story of a royal visit with a twist, one that unfolded in the bustling city of Sydney, Australia, yet went almost entirely unnoticed. Yes, it's the recent surprise visit by none other than Queen Mary of Denmark. Though she's one of Australia's most famous exports to European royalty, it seems she managed to slip through Sydney without so much as a ripple of attention from the public. And yet, there was one detail, something just meters behind her, that could have easily given her away. Let's dive into what happened. So, here's the background. Queen Mary, who many of us remember as a proud Tasmanian, took on her new role as Queen of Denmark alongside her husband, King Frederik, after Queen Margrethe's abdication. And just a few days ago, she made her first return to Australia since ascending to the throne. Accompanying her was her 13-year-old daughter, Princess Josephine, and their mission was clear, a low-profile, personal trip. Now, imagine this, Sydney's popular Bondi to Bronte coastal trail on a sunny day, packed with tourists and locals alike. There, dressed in an all-black outfit with a navy cap and sunglasses, was Queen Mary, looking like any other hiker taking in the sights. Joining her was her longtime friend Amber Petty, who, as some of you might recall, was a bridesmaid at her wedding back in 2004. And here's where it gets interesting. They strolled along the trail, checking out the Sculptures by the Sea exhibition, surrounded by the beauty of the coastline and the artwork. Yet, despite her royal status, almost nobody recognized her. Now you might be wondering, how could a queen go unnoticed in her own country? Here's where the fascinating detail comes in, the security team. Even though she dressed down, Queen Mary was never alone. Following about 10 feet behind her was an entire security detail, around 7 guards from Denmark and Australia, each wearing Williams boots and bum bags. But surprisingly, this should have been the biggest giveaway, yet no one seemed to catch on. Even her friend Amber was in on the plan, driving her around in a Mercedes-Benz station wagon, with the security team trailing discreetly in 2 additional vehicles. It was like a covert operation that somehow stayed perfectly under wraps. So, what brought Queen Mary to Australia? The trip was a combination of personal time and family events. After a few days in Sydney, she flew to Hobart to attend her niece's wedding, making this return to her hometown particularly special. It was a heartwarming reunion, as many of you can imagine, reconnecting with loved ones from her Tasmanian roots. And meanwhile, back in Denmark, King Frederik was busy with royal engagements at the University of Copenhagen. Their eldest, Crown Prince Christian, is currently on an extended gap year in East Africa, gaining life experiences that will surely shape his future role. Now, this wasn't the first time Queen Mary had returned to Australia recently. In December of last year, she brought her twins, Vincent and Josephine, for a family visit. They did some quintessential Aussie things, like climbing the Sydney Harbour Bridge and spending time in Tasmania with relatives. Princess Isabella also joined later, reuniting with them in New Zealand before heading back to Denmark. It's clear Queen Mary has kept strong ties with her homeland and enjoys sharing those roots with her children. And so, here's the takeaway. This quiet visit was more than just a royal outing. It highlighted Queen Mary's unique place as both Danish royalty and a proud Australian. She's a queen now, but she remains deeply connected to her Tasmanian roots. And this trip, with its subtlety and simplicity, reminded us that no matter where life takes her, Australia will always be close to her heart. Thank you for allowing me to share this special story about Queen Mary's quiet yet meaningful visit to Sydney, a reminder that her connection to Australia is something that time, distance, or even a crown can never change. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.